becoming a bit of a tradition to head out on New Year's Day. It was a cracking morning, beautiful wind for casting, and the swell was up nicely to give a bit of wash around the reef. I was using a CiD Shiverstick 110, so this is a new size, in between the 21 and 45 gram I think it is. Perfect size for the type of fishing I like to do, so I was really looking forward to giving it a run. I've had a lot of success with the 21 gram, which you've probably seen in a lot of my videos before, so this just gives it a little bit more of a casting distance. I'm using a new rod this morning as well. It's a Assassin Rapid Spin Zero. It's a 9-foot rod, P1 to 1.5. It's got a lure rating of about 20 to 45 grams, so sort of that good window for most of your Tailor lures. It's my first time using it. It's a great rod. It was really light, but still gave me a lot of grunt to pull fish away from the reef. Got my 4000 reel with 12-pound braid. Fish is taking a bit of line. I've got the drag set to about a quarter or a third of the breaking strength, which is what I'd recommend, unless you're really trying to pull them off the reef. With the waves crashing right at the shore as well, often a bit more drag is pulled when the fish is swimming against the current. This poor fella caught one in the eye. Either way, he was going to make a good dinner regardless. I then chucked over to a different colour of a CiD. This one had the 2 trebles on. I had the single one before because I was casting real close to the reef, and also it was right on sunset, so I wasn't too sure how much weed was around, but it seemed really fishable to fish with trebles, so I thought I'd give this one a crack. Just casting in the whitewash alongside a reef. Pretty warm morning as well, so wasn't too worried about waiting right out. This one was a little bit smaller, wasn't pulling as much drag. Still probably size, but he can go back. One or two casts later I was on. There was quite a bit of swell though. The fish kept on getting sucked right into the waves, so I was trying to capitalise when the waves are crashing in. Just try not to lose him on this wave here.
Ah, you prick!
Bastard flicked me off at the last minute. This one felt a bit better. Another nice chunk to add to the plate. This one took it just as I was about to scratch my nose. I often keep my rod down horizontal to the water so that they don't shake out when I pull them in, but I think there it ran me the risk of hitting a little bit of a rock and went straight through the leader. I was only using 16 pound, which might have been a little bit light for here as well, but I think if I try and drag them over the top next time I should be fine. So here I'm hooked up. You can see I've got my rod a little bit higher after learning from that. As you can see here, he's jumping out of the water with my rod up. So what I've been really conscious of the last few times that I've been going out fishing is that when they do breach, that I reel in a lot faster. That way I can still keep that line tight even when it's breached out of the water. It definitely worked this time. Before I'd usually sort of watch them breach and get all excited and forget to reel in as fast, but if you can maintain that tension, then you're less likely to have them shake out the lure. Usually I use single hooks to allow for a catch and release, but for whatever reason today they've been copping it. Another one through the eye. He was a good sized one for the plate anyway. Really enjoying this rod. It's been a big morning catching fish and casting. I think I mentioned in a few of my other videos I got a busted up neck with a pinched nerve, and this rod was fine to cast all day. It makes a difference going a little bit lighter. This one managed to keep both its eyes, so it went back. One here I had to pull over the top of the reef. You can see me with my rod right up. I'm glad I didn't have the other treble floating around, otherwise I probably would have been hooked. That's where the single hook comes in. That's a perfect hookup for a catch and release as well. That's what you're supposed to get with the single hooks apparently. They definitely do look after the fish a lot better if you are catching and releasing in general. I promised the family I'd take him to the beach, so I had to pack up and leave them biting. Had a long walk home, but it was a perfect start to a year. Thanks for watching. For more Tailor videos, please subscribe.